guys, welcome back to the 52-week organizing challenge, and this week we are going to be tackling our seasonal clothing. Now, I know it might seem like it's late in the season to be organizing seasonal clothing, but here in New England, our weather is so unpredictable that we've needed to keep out all of our winter gear later because it was still really cold. So I am in the hallway right here. We have this tiny hall closet, and this is where I keep a lot of our seasonal clothing. So I'm going to open it up and show you guys the mess that it has become, and we are going to organize this today. Okay, so up at the top here I have two bins, and up here for the winter months and the colder months I keep hats and mittens up in these two, and then I'll switch them over to more summer and warm weather items when the weather changes. Down here, and I actually have a flashlight in my hand. This is going to be like the craziest video because it's such a dark closet, so I'm going to actually just use a flashlight to help show you guys what I'm talking about. So over here I just keep our winter jackets, and then we have this shoe organizer here which holds a lot of our baseball caps. As you can see, it is an absolute disaster and it desperately needs to be cleaned out, so that is what we're going to do today. Down here is a shelving unit which is completely cluttered, and on top I keep my on-the-go bag and then my purse. Over here is where I keep all of my utility totes and reusable grocery bags and that sort of thing. And then down here on the floor we just have some winter boots that need to be cleared out. Over here on this side, I can actually take that away because I think you can kind of see it, maybe not. I have a hanging hook that just keeps some more jackets, my son's baseball hat, and then down here we just keep my husband's work bag hanging on the door there. So as you can see, I need to do a lot of organizing, and I am going to show you guys how I'm going to clear this out and reorganize it for the warmer months, and how I'm going to store my seasonal clothing. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and emptied out the closet. This is all the stuff that was in the closet. Crazy, right? That all fit in that tiny closet. So I'm going to show you what the closet looks like empty, and then I'm going to start going through all of this stuff and reorganizing the closet now with it being empty. Looks a lot better. And now I'm going to go ahead and tackle that humongous pile and sort things out so that way I can determine what we're keeping, what we need to get rid of, what we need to donate, and all that good stuff, because this is a lot of stuff, too much stuff. So it is time to purge. Okay, so far I have things sort of separated in piles. So this pile right here are our snow pants that we're keeping, our hats and gloves that we're keeping. This pile over here is a bunch of stuff that we're actually getting rid of, that no longer fits, that sort of thing. This is our pile of winter jackets that we are going to keep. And this is our pile of light jackets that we're going to keep that can go back into the closet. While I've been going through everything, I've just been writing down what we need. So I know that next year when I am getting ready to switch out the closet for the colder months, I can look at this list and be prepared and not have to go through everything again. I'll just know what I need to get for next year. Okay, so I just went ahead and sort of grouped everything together. So this bag here can be brought to donation later on today. These two bags, I just separated our hats in one and our mittens in the other, and then all of our winter jackets and snow pants. So this section right here is what I need to store for next year. And I am going to try out these storage bags. So they were actually sent to me to do a review on, and I've been waiting to use them on a project, you know, find a project to use them on, I should say. And I figured this would be the perfect way to store my seasonal clothing. So this is the Blue Key World vacuum storage bags, and I'm going to try them out. They come in different sizes. I'm going to try out the jumbo bag. It's pretty big, so I'm going to try to fit all of our winter gear in there and see how it works. Kind of get a visual for the size. These are really big bags, so I'm going to try to fit everything in there, all of our winter gear. I don't think I'll have a problem fitting it all in there, and then I'm going to see how much they shrink using the vacuum. So everything fit into one bag very nicely. There's even some extra room there at the bottom. So now I'm going to, so the top here unscrews, and that's where you would put the head of the vacuum cleaner. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to suck the air out and see how, you know, how much it goes down after that. So this is what it looks like before. I'm going to suck the air out, and we'll see what it looks like after. Okay, so here is the after, and I did have to use my vacuum for quite a while to get it down this much. I'm not 100% satisfied with the vacuum seal on this product. I do feel like I get a better vacuum seal on other brand names that I've tried, but all in all, I like the size of the bag, and I do like that I have all of my winter seasonal clothing in one place, so next year I can just take this bag out and I'll be ready to go. I am now going to just make a label for this that just says winter clothing, and I'm going to attach my list that I made, you know, saying what I need for next year, just with a piece of tape on here as well. And I'm going to just store this down in the basement. Okay, and here is what our closet looks like after I have taken everything out. I did keep some jackets up there, just the lighter spring jackets. I weeded out all of the baseball caps that we're not using and just put back in place the ones that we are. On this shelf here, I have my on-the-go bag and my everyday purse. Down on this shelf here, I keep a blanket there that we can just use if we're going out in the yard for a picnic, or if I need to bring in the car somewhere or something like that. And then in these two bags, the first one I already showed in a video, I just have all of our Cub Scout stuff in there. And the second one I just filled up with sunscreen and pool essentials, which I'll do a video showing that in a different upcoming video. Over here, I still have all of my storage bags and all of my reusable grocery bags. And then down here in this cabinet, that's actually completely empty, so I can use that for some additional storage if needed. I'm going to go ahead and take down these two bins right here and show you guys what I have in those now. And then over here on this door, I just have a backpack. My husband has a motorcycle, so he likes to take that bag with him on motorcycle rides. And then we have his work bag hanging up as well. And the hooks are completely empty now. So I'm going to take down those bins and show you guys how I've organized those for the summer months. I just tossed in all of our bathing suits right in here. My parents have a pool, and we'll be spending lots of time there in the summer. So when we're heading to the pool, we can just grab our bathing suits out of this one, and then I am just using this bin to store some extra pool towels in there. So again, we can just grab those towels as needed also, and those will be at an arm's reach and ready to go. So I just went ahead and printed out that label for this bag, and I attached my list for the things that I need for next year to the bag also. And I really like being able to store everything in one place, so that way I can just pull this out next year and I'm ready to go for the next season. I'm planning on switching out all of our summer gear and clothing and bathing suits and towels and all that stuff into a bag like this also at the end of the summer season. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'd love to hear how you are storing your seasonal clothing. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.